Well, I'm going to be turning 39 a week from tomorrow, and I am still single, and that makes me sad.
What about the regular girls like me? I might not have a big platform, I might not have a big following, I might not have a fake BBL. I might not, but one thing that I do have though is a smart street brain. I love Jesus, I'm a good mother. I hold down my stuff by myself. I got my own house, my own car. What about the regular girls like me?
You know, I never thought I would still be single when I was 50 years old, but here we are.
Like, why did he block me? I don't know. That was months ago, and I can't stop thinking about, like, things that he said to me.
Like, at what point are we going to hold women accountable?
A woman is going viral for telling men that you can't make women happy.
She has noticed that women truly do struggle with hearing the truth.
And I'm just thinking about it because it's crazy. So you telling me I could be on my third double shift of the week? I'm dropping triple doubles at work to pay all the bills, and my wife could be online telling people she's not even attracted to me. Marriage is starting to sound like a threat. You're threatening me. I think the craziest part of the whole thing, like, she's standing on business. Like, she didn't double back. That post is still up. She don't care.
What about the regular girls like me? I might not have a big platform, I might not have a big following, I might not have a fake BBL. I might not, but one thing that I do have though is a smart street brain. I love Jesus, I'm a good mother. I hold down my stuff by myself. I got my own house, my own car. What about the regular girls like me? I'm beautiful. Y'all sleeping, just, we treat better. We have a big heart, we love. Y'all just be looking for people that just be having fake bodies and big Instagrams. And honey, that's not it. What about us regulars? Hey girls, I'm here too. You're not alone.
Okay, one thing I think that we as women don't appreciate enough is that we never have to worry about the harmless things we do being perceived as creepy, right? So I'm gonna walk. I decided to get some pickles. Now I'm just eating pickles outside. If I was a man, everyone would think I'm a creep. Like, this would be weird. I'd be a freak. The cops would be here. But since I'm a girl, this flies, okay? I can be strange. I can be weird. No one cares.
I only want a sweet man. I only want a sweet man that wanted me. As soon as you start pulling all that tough, all right, gangster. That's all she wrote. Go with your partners. You want to do all that tough, go do it with your partners, because you're not going to do it with me. Or go do it with a hoe that like that. I need a soft, sweet man. I don't care if you a hitman for a living. After you go spin them boys, you better come lay up and be cute with me and agree to watch baddies.
I wish guys had to tell you when they, like, why they block you or why they stop talking to you. Listen, I've never been in a talking stage, but I wouldn't say I was talking to this man, because I wasn't, but, like, we talked every day and FaceTimed a few times. We never met in person. Like, we had plans to meet in person and everything. And he just blocked me one night. I was like, like, it caught me so off guard because, I don't know, like, just some of the things he said made me think that, like, you know, we were going somewhere. We were at least going to a talking stage. I feel like what we had was not a talking stage, but I cannot, like, why did he block me? I don't know. That was months ago, and I can't stop thinking about, like, things that he said to me. Why did he block me?
So let me get this straight. There are a bunch of married women commenting under the video of Riley Green's Want You the Worst Way about how much they want this man, and everyone's just cool with it. Imagine for just 1 second that a man did that to a female artist, was all up in her comments saying he wishes his wife would look like that or acted like that. Can you imagine? The internet would burn him to the ground. His wife would be packing her bags and everyone else would be calling him a walking red flag. But when women do it, oh my God, it's just a joke. It's harmless fun. It's not that big of a deal. Just let us have this. Oh, so now it's just the internet? If a man did that, everyone would be diagnosing him with narcissism and there would be support groups for his wife. And this is exactly how female narcissists get away with everything. Double standards, excuses, and playing the victim when they get called out. Ladies, if your husband was out here commenting like this, you'd be pissed. So let's be honest. Is it a joke or is it a double standard that works in your favor? Accountability looks good on everyone. Try it sometime.
You hit the nail on the head. This is why men don't date anymore. This is why men don't prefer to approach, because modern women sit up there, they act a stone cold fool, and then wonder why men don't want to approach them. Because you lie, you cheat, you steal, you do all of these things, and you never want to be held accountable.
I married a guy who had asked me for a date when I thought, why in the world is he asking me for a date? He dated the cute girls. And I just couldn't understand it, but I thought he was cute, so I thought this was wonderful and ended up marrying him. So about 3 years after we were married, I asked him, why did you ask me for the first date? I know, we had fun, it was good afterwards, but why the first date? He said, you wore an orange corduroy dress, and I thought anybody who would wear an orange corduroy dress liked to have fun. So we had fun the rest of our lives.
Let me tell you about this session that I just had with this woman recently, all right? Her last man didn't pay any bills. He didn't want to put her. He took her car, took her money. So she prayed and prayed and prayed for a man who was going to be into her, would pay half the bills, wouldn't take her money, would go to work basically and come home. She was in survival mode. She had to handle everything on her own, all right? So then she got this amazing man. He is everything she asked for. He's paying half the bills. He's lifted a lot of the weight off of her so she can focus on herself a little bit, right? She paid for this guy now. So she can go buy the shoes she wants. She can get her hair done on a regular basis. She gets her nails done. She's dressing cuter. She's feeling real good about herself, right? So what does she do? Y'all can guess it. What does she do? Does she make time to pour into him, to be thankful? No, she does not. Because she has a new following that's giving her that it girl factor. So she takes that new energy and she uses it to tear him down, asking him what his 5-year plan is. She starts feeling like she's better than him. She was a tech head not that long ago, but now she feels like she's imagining she can get with a man who pays all the bills, and that's really what she deserves, and she's going to manifest this man. And now, men, y'all the same, but the difference is that y'all want to screw the imaginary woman, but women actually want to replace the man that they're with and build a life around this imaginary man. She wasn't really even attracted to that man for real. And she turned into that leech that she had initially. She just wanted his resources. But now she's looking for 6 feet, 6 figures, 6 acres, imaginary man. But she's really delusional. And women only present these standards to the men that they are not attracted to. Women's comfortability always overrules physicality. That's why there's so many women out here with babies and married men that are 5'10", making $60,000 a year. And if they live in an apartment. And that is not men in any situation. I'm just saying the stats show up when women are trying to replace a man and when they're not attracted to you. Because she will give you the best ride of your life on a beanbag in your mama's basement next to a broke down dryer if she's attracted to you. So ladies, please.
Well, I'm going to be turning 39 a week from tomorrow, and I am still single. And that makes me sad. You and my own cats are running from me. If you had told 25-year-old Rihanna that on her 39th birthday, she would still be unmarried with no children, I would have laughed in your face or been so angry in disbelief, because that is not what I envisioned for my life. In my early 20s, I was never that girl that wanted to get married right away and have a young family. I wanted to be able to experience life, but probably around 25, 26 is when I was like, I do want to be married. And it has just never happened for me for whatever reason. And I have spent years wondering what is wrong with me. Is there something about me? Am I just not supposed to ever be with someone? And the reality is I don't know if I will ever find my person. And I hope that I do. And I want to have children. But at what point do you let that dream go? And I know that there's still time. 39, you can still have children. There's still time to accomplish all of those things. But it does make me sad to be going into another year of my life without anyone. Sometimes I think being a single woman, it feels like you can't win because no matter what you say, people are always going to be challenging whatever you're feeling. If I say that I'm sad about not being married, people will say you just need to be living your best life. And there's a lot of married people who are unhappy and would do anything to be in your position. If I say that I'm happy and content with my life, there's the other group of people that say your life is meaningless and you will never know fulfillment. And this is what feminism does. And it's really hard for two things to be true at the same time, where I do have things in my life that I enjoy, while I also would love to be in partnership with somebody. So I guess I'm just sharing this because I know I'm not the only single, almost 39-year-old person to have ever existed. I'm not the first and I won't be the last. There's a lot of people that are in my position, but sometimes it can be really hard to exist in this space where you can be really grateful and content in a lot of areas, but also have a longing for something that you don't yet have. And it takes a lot of character to walk through that.
You know, I actually appreciate this take because it brings about a humbleness, a meekness to women. A lot of modern women your age would be talking about how they don't need a man, how they're living their best life, how they're strong and independent, how they're a boss babe. And subsequently, they would continue to be single because of that terrible attitude. Subsequently, men would continue walking away. Men would continue not approaching. Men would continue ignoring them, not pursuing them, not courting them because they have terrible attitudes. But when you put out stuff like this that says, you know what, I'm hoping for this, 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 and this, somebody can come along and connect with you. And y'all can connect as human beings because y'all both respect each other. Unfortunately, modern women will probably never connect to anybody because they don't act like they have any ounce of empathy within them.
Where we were in action and she said in my ear, go deeper. Stay with me now. And what hurt me is I was already all the way in. So I had ran out of pee-pee.
The gag is the girl really a 304/dancer. And that's why she was trying to fly out so quick. She was trying to get paid, obviously, but she was trying to get paid because that's her job. Like, there is no other work that she took off from. That is the job. She got 3 kids working on the 4th with a 25-year-old, bro. Like, at what point are we going to hold women accountable? Like, y'all talking about, I'm going to follow you, girl. I like you.
Do it, Jackie Ramirez.
A woman is going viral for telling men that you can't make women happy. Listen to this.
The only thing men really need to learn is that you will never be able to make a woman happy. You just can't. If you last too long, then that's too much. But if you last too little, then that's too little. If you want too much intimacy, then you're being pushy. If you don't want intimacy at all, then you're cheating. You can remember to take out the trash, but she's going to remember that you didn't do the dishes. You could plan the perfect date, but if you didn't spend enough, then it's still not good enough. But if you don't plan a date, then you're a loser that puts in no effort. Women who don't have boobs want boobs. Women who don't have ass want ass. Women who have too much ass want a smaller ass. If you text too much, then you're basically a simp. But if you text too little, then you're a loser who doesn't care.
Okay,
All
she's
right.
kind of right.
Kind of right. What do
Okay,
you
she's all the way
mean?
right.
No,
Oh.
what the heck? I feel like
Yo.
she's just like, I don't know. It sounds like a pick-me girl. It sounds like a pick-me girl.
No, not at all.
I do agree. Maybe some things,
Sounds like she's locked in, my
but
P.
like to keep going and going is like, okay, it sounds like you're the one that's hard to please, to be
No,
honest.
no.
She does sound unhappy, to be
Yeah.
honest, but
She's
there
unhappy
are-
for us.
There's some accuracies in there. though.
100%, bro.
I don't know. I don't think she's making all the way sense.
She hit the
I don't know. I don't feel. What you don't know about is if you want to take accountability, which is why men are walking away. They're walking out of this space where modern women think that they can say anything, do anything, and not have to take accountability for their actions. Men are done.
Ashley Dalton did a video basically saying that in the 5 years that she has been servicing women, she has noticed that women truly do struggle with hearing the truth, no matter how you say it in so many words. And I've watched Ashley's lives before and some of her clips, and when I tell you, out of everybody that kind of is in the same lane as her and, has, built a platform around trying to help women and assist women and, elevate and growing, not even just about good men, but just growing as a woman, Ashley is literally the least problematic one. And that just let me know that it doesn't really matter the delivery. If you tell a woman something she do not want to hear, she gonna try to do everything but tell you to shut up. Shut up is probably what she really want to tell you to say, but she's not gonna say that. They're gonna talk in circles and they're gonna do everything just to simply keep you from telling them the truth. How are all these women coaches, people in these spaces specifically for women, how are they having the same experience? How are they having the same experience? I'll tell you why. It's because a lot of women just don't want to listen. They don't want to take heed. And this also brings me to my next point. One of my TikTok friends said something that was very, very interesting, and it's also very true. She said a lot of women fall on their face because of their arrogance. It's their arrogance. They aren't humble enough to listen to the advice that they so desperately need. Ashley Dalton doesn't go around recruiting y'all to come listen to her live. She don't recruit y'all and make y'all listen to her content. She don't recruit y'all so y'all can call in. Y'all be calling in because you're already inquisitive. You already believe that she may possibly be able to help you. If you know that you're that person, why you keep on doing all this? Huh? Why you keep on doing all this? Why you won't open this up right here? That just don't make no sense to me. And what my TikTok friend said was like a lot of people watch women fall on their face, not because they don't want them to, but because it's the resistance to help. It's the resistance to, like, let me put you on this. Women truly don't want the help. And it's like, sadly, a lot of beautiful faces are going to be bruised up because a lot of women are going to fall flat on their face every time. Not because nobody wants them to, not because I want them to. I love when a woman go all the way. My favorite thing to see is when a woman grow and elevate. That's my favorite thing to see. But I'm wise enough to know many will not listen. Many will think that they don't need the help. Many will do the total opposite. Many will try to defend the very behavior that they know is holding them back. It's no winning. It's no winning. It's no winning with women. A lot of women truly gonna have to learn from experience, sadly. And y'all know how I feel about learning from experience. Sometimes you don't always bounce back like you think you're gonna bounce back. That's why it's truly wise to take heed when someone is trying to help you, because you don't know if you can truly bounce back like you think you can.
I love the point that you made about not being able to come back from some learning experiences, not being able to bounce back. So many modern women with their ego, with their pride, with their attitude, with this boss babe mentality, with this I'm strong and independent, don't need no man mentality, think that it's just easier if I'm just going to do it without a man. I don't need a man. And once they get 35, 40, then all of a sudden it's, man, I wish. We just saw another lady, man, I thought I was going to be married. I thought I was going to be with kids. By this age, I'm 39, and I don't think I'm even close to having any of that. I don't know if I'm going to have any of that. This is what modern women do. They think that they have all the time in the world to do whatever it is that they're going to do. They don't understand that what you're doing in your younger years is making men walk away in your later years. It's making men ignore you. It's making men not want to court you. You've got this silly attitude. Not even women can tell you what to do. Not even women can hold you accountable. Well, men don't understand what we're going through. Okay, well, I would assume that a woman does. And when a woman tells you, then all of a sudden she's a pick-me. All of a sudden she's not on your side. All of a sudden she don't understand. That's what they do. And so some of these modern women, unfortunately, are going to have to get to that place to where, shoot, cautionary tale. I just might not come back from it, but maybe the next generation will be able to handle this. I hope so. Drop your pride, drop your ego.